Okay, the house is like an actual mess right now, but my cloth diapering setup is looking so good. So let's take a minute to appreciate this gorgeous sunset real quick. Can you see that? Oh no, it's like pretty sunny. There you go. Well, anyway, this video is all about my cloth diaper setup. I'm like obsessed with it. It is so easy to use. It's simple and it just makes life easier. Okay, let me show you what I've done. This is my cloth diaper setup. It is incredibly simple and easy to use. Now, I have everything on these shelves. The entire unit is actually a changing table. There's a changing pad on top with a little folded blanket that I use for a pillow. Now, all the cloth diapering essentials are basically on this top shelf here, and most of the cloth diapers are in the basket. I find the basket system to be really useful, partly because you can take a basket with you throughout the house. It's just very convenient. So let me show you what is in my basket. So this is my cloth diaper basket. It has my workhorses in it, which take up about half of the basket. I'm due for a wash today, so there's not as many in here, but I can fit around, I want to say like 16 in here, which is pretty great. And then we just have our covers just like thrown on top. I find that there's absolutely no use folding them or buttoning them. You'll just have to undo the buttons anyway, so I just don't want to waste my time doing it. We don't have many of these. We have, I think, 4 of them. No, actually there might be 5 because someone gifted us one that we occasionally use. But we just don't have that many, which I love. So it's really easy to just throw them on top. And then the other half of this basket is for our wipes. And we have about 24 of these, and I have found that number to be perfect. Yeah, and this is really everything that we use. Now we do have the spray bottle, which is our diaper solution. Yeah, so this is a amber spray bottle. It is a bottle that I had around the house. I use it, you know, for my DIY cleaning products as well. But I have found that the amber to be really good for preserving my diaper solution. I also love it because the spray itself is very powerful. So you don't have to spray too many times, especially if you're dealing with like a messy poo. I find like, you know, time is of the essence. So yeah, here, let me show you how powerful this spray is. And you can just hear the power of that spray, and it is so good. I really recommend getting a big bottle. And then the other bottle that's next to it is our hand sanitizer, which is just great to have on hand. The other things I have on my shelf are our inserts and a bunch of burp rags. Now, we don't really use the inserts, but they're nice to have. We occasionally use them at nighttime. Yeah, and that's really it. You'll see underneath the inserts that we have some pre-folds. Now, we purchased those when we purchased all our other cloth diaper stuff, and just realized that using pre-folds wasn't for us. Anything to do with folding just wasn't. You know, I'm a pretty lazy cloth diaper person, so yeah, that was just a bit too much for me. But they make excellent burp rags, so if you find yourself in a similar situation, just use them as a burp rack. It is so, they're very good for that. Yeah, and that is our cloth diaper setup. Like I said, it is very simple. I find having everything in the basket just so convenient. Yeah, and it's just easy to grab. The baskets themselves are from the Container Store, and we bought this changing table from Amazon. Both have been like great purchases for us. We actually didn't have a changing table with our first child, so I found having a changing table this time around just very convenient. It's not a necessity, but it is very convenient. So let me quickly show you how we've set up our washing area for the diapers. Now we do have a bidet, which I love. It makes cleaning the diapers very simple. It's just right here. I'll show you the power of the hose. And that's me pressing down as hard as I can. We'll typically, we'll clean the diapers in the toilet, not the sink, but just for showing you. And then we will put everything into our wet bag, which is just hanging up on a hook. That wet bag is pretty full right now, so I will do a wash today, and I find that it holds really well. You don't need to keep the zip open. It can be fully closed. There's no smell coming out of it. Even when like I open it, it really doesn't smell. It doesn't have any leakage problems, and we like to fully like soak and rinse our dirty diapers out too. So they're dealing with it's dealing with pretty wet things, so this bag has been really good for us. And yeah, that is kind of it. I highly recommend using the basket system. It is just very convenient, and it has made cloth diapering such an easy process for us. I think the more cloth diapering stuff you have, the more complicated it becomes to want to just like store the items, and then just like have what you need on hand during those sticky moments. Less really is more when it comes to all things baby. So if you're considering how to set up your cloth diapering changing area, I just really recommend making it as simple and convenient as possible. So this is what's worked for our family. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. Hey again. So that is my cloth diaper setup. I hope you found this video really helpful. I know when I was trying to figure out, how to make my cloth diapering as accessible and as easy as possible, it was kind of hard to find and get that information. So hopefully this video has helped someone. Love cloth diapering. Here's the sun. It's still going down. Such a nice night right now in Hawaii. Thank you so much for watching my video. See you soon.